Good morning, readers. Welcome back to Reading Workshop with Miss Scranton. I am so excited for today's lesson. So, just to make sure that we are all ready, let's do our gathering song together, just to get us all together and ready to learn today, okay? So, I'm going to start and you repeat after me, okay? We are gathering on the rug. Your turn. Everyone is here now. We are here. Very good. I see eyes are looking, ears are listening, and our hands are in our laps. Very good, friends. We are ready to start the day. So, readers, today I want to teach you that every time you read more and more, maybe you're reading different books or rereading the same book, every time you reread something, there's more that you can learn from that book. There's also things that you notice more. Maybe if you read a book more than twice or more than one time, you noticed more words on that page, or maybe you noticed more details in the illustrations, and you learn more every time you read more. So, I want you to think right now. Show me your thinking brains. Get those wheels turning. Get those brains thinking. Let me see. Very good. So think about a book that you have read maybe 2 times or maybe even 3 times. A book that you reread or that we reread together. We have reread the Beetle book multiple times, and I know we learned a couple things throughout the Beetle book and also listening to Miss Comer's awesome videos about the Beetle book. We have also read Miss Wishy-Washy about 2 or 3 times, so I know that we've listened to those books a couple times, and every time we've read or reread that book, we've learned new things. So think for a minute in your head, what are some things that you've learned from rereading? Think about it for a second. Think about it. I'm going to give you some time to think. When you have an idea in your head, I want you on the count of 3 to shout it out for me. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wow! Friends, there is so much that we have learned from rereading books. Wow, I heard lots of friends talking about all those different types of beetles and connecting it to the alphabet, all those different names that we've learned, or the colors and sizes of those beetles. Very good. All right, friends, so today I'm going to introduce you to our book that we're going to be reading, and this is one of my personal favorites. So the book that we're going to be reading today is The Carrot Seed. And I want you to focus on different pictures and words that we notice in our book today. We're going to take this book, since it's our first time reading it, we're going to take it a little slower today, okay? We're really going to dive in to our illustrations and our pictures and try to see what story they might be telling. We're going to dive really into those words. We're going to try to stretch them out, try to find those familiar words, those sight words that we've been learning, and see if they help us to learn new information. Who's ready? Give me a big thumbs up if you are ready to dive into our book today. Wow, look at all those friends who are ready. Okay, so here's our title, The Carrot Seed. And in our front cover, we can take a look at the illustration right now. And what do we notice about our front cover? Let's put on our eyes. Let's put on our looking eyes to look at our front cover. Shakum, shakum. All right, let's take a look. What do we see on our front cover? We know the title says Carrot Seed. I see our character who looks like a boy. He looks like a boy, and what do I think he might be doing? What do we think he might be doing? Well, it might be a carrot seed. You're right. That might be a little carrot seed because it said it right there. Maybe he's planting it? I don't know. Let's read to find out. You ready? All right. I have a star because this is our starting point. This is where we're going to start reading our book, okay? A little boy planted a carrot seed. Oh, and I see our sight word A in there twice. A little boy planted a carrot seed. So we were right. We thought about, maybe he's planting a carrot seed. So here he is planting the carrot seed. Let's read more. His mother said, I'm afraid it won't come up. What does she mean? I'm afraid it won't come up. What do we know about things that we plant? Once we plant things like seeds, what's supposed to happen? Right, they're supposed to grow. So it looks like our character here, the little boy, is waiting for his carrot seed to grow. And his mom doesn't think it's going to come up. Let's see if it does. Now I wonder who this new character is. I'm looking at my illustration. I see the boy. We found it was the mother, but this character looks different. Who do we think this might be? It's definitely an older man. Maybe his father. Maybe his grandfather. We don't know. Let's see if we can use the words to help us out. I know that TH says his father. Good. His father said, I'm afraid it won't come up. So his mom doesn't think it's going to come up. His dad doesn't think it's going to come up. I bet our character's feeling a little sad right now. What do you think? Show me your sad faces. Yeah, I wouldn't feel too happy either. Oh, and now we have a new character. So let's take a look at those illustrations. Who do we think this might be? Doesn't look like the mother. Definitely doesn't look like the father. Who do you think this character might be? Let's just look at the illustration first because we can learn a lot from a picture, and then we'll go to our words. Maybe it's a brother, maybe it's a friend. Right, let's see. And his big brother, very good, his big brother said, and I bet we know what he's going to say because it's been repetitive on each page. It won't come up. When I get to that part on each page, it won't come up. Can you guys help me read that? Okay, great, thanks. So now that's already been 3 people that told our character here, this little boy, that his carrot seed's not going to grow. Let's read the next page. Every day, the little boy pulled up the weed around the seed and sprinkled the ground with water. Look at him working hard. Why do they have to do that? Why does a little boy have to weed around and sprinkle water on it? What have we learned from other books that helps plants grow? Right, we've learned that you have to give them water, you have to keep them healthy, so the boy's doing everything he has to make sure that this plant's going to grow. Let's see. But nothing came up. Now he's just waiting. He's waiting and he's waiting. And nothing came up. Now who do we have in our illustration? What do we see? Everyone's in our illustration. We have Mom and Dad and Big Brother. And what do you think they might be saying? Let's look at the illustration. They're looking at him, and do we see anything that's growing yet? No. Everyone shake your head. No. Everyone kept saying it wouldn't come up. But, let's see. Let's see what our character's going to keep doing. I started this page because it's exciting. Let's see. But he still pulled up the weeds around it every day, and he sprinkled the ground with water. So is our character giving up? No way, Jose. Show me those big muscles. We don't give up. We use our muscles to keep trying. We read harder. We try harder, right? And he's not giving up. He's continuing to water the flowers and make sure he's doing everything to keep that carrot safe and healthy, so hopefully one day it'll grow. So that's a special thing that we can learn from this page. We don't give up. And then, one day, what do we notice? From the picture, it's changed. It's changed. We didn't have all this before. What do we notice might be happening? That's right, the ground looks like it's shaking. It looks like some dirt is flying in the sky. Why would the ground be shaking? What do we think is going to happen? And this page is starred because guess what? A carrot came up. Look at that carrot. I don't know about you, but this looks like a healthy carrot. It is tall. Look at all the leaves. Wow. And let's look at this page. What do we notice? What do we notice on this page? What do we see? We see the carrot. Everyone give me big happy hands like this. Big happy hands because we see the carrot. The little boy did not give up, even though Mom and Dad and Big Brother kept saying, "It's not gonna come up." Guess what? It came up! Here's our little boy with our carrot. Just as the little boy had known it would. Oh my goodness, friends. I know this was just our first time reading, but you guys basically told me the story from looking at the pictures and then from sounding out those words, from trying to figure out those words. We learned so much. We learned mostly from today that we don't want to give up. Even when people might tell us that it's not working out, we don't give up. The little boy never gave up. What did he do today to make sure that his carrot would grow? What did he continue to do even though it wasn't working the first couple times? Yes, he kept watering the plant. He kept weeding around it. He kept checking on it every day. So those are things that we learn. If we want to plant a plant, we know that we have to water the plant. We have to make sure we weed around it, pull all the other icky stuff off around it. Sometimes grass grows over it. We don't want that. We want plenty of safe and healthy grass and ground for our carrot to grow. And then out of nowhere, what popped up out of the ground? A carrot. And I bet our character was feeling extra happy at the end of the book. So friends, this is a challenge for you. I want you to get a book at home that we've been reading with your teachers or that you've just been reading on your own. I know my class has been getting different books every single day to pull from. Reread those books or reread a page that you know how to read and see if you can learn more by looking at the pictures closely and reading even more words. Okay? I would love to have videos sent to us. Our teachers love to see pictures, anything that you can do to show us that you are doing our challenge. You're up for the challenge, okay? All right, guys, off you go. Can't wait to see your great work.